5 American military weapons that are every enemy's worst nightmare on the battlefield. The moment they appear, the battle is already over. Not because of overwhelming numbers or raw power, but because these machines are designed to control the fight before it begins. Whether in the sky, on the ground, or beneath the sea, their presence alone is enough to send a clear message. The enemy knows that resistance is no longer an option. These are not just weapons. They are a warning. And when they show up, survival becomes the only priority. One, B-2, Spirit, the Ghost in the Sky. It doesn't come with noise. It doesn't light up the sky. It simply arrives. The B-2 Spirit stealth bomber was not built to be seen. It was built to pass through enemy airspace unnoticed and leave devastation in its wake. With its smooth, curved surface and flying wing design, it reflects almost nothing. Radars struggle to find it. Defenses have no time to respond. It can carry both nuclear and conventional bombs with high precision. It can fly across oceans without needing to land. From high above, it drops guided munitions that hit exactly where intended. The enemy never hears it, never sees it. They only feel the impact and watch as critical infrastructure disappears. In every mission, the B-2 brings one thing above all: uncertainty. Because when it's in the air, nobody knows where it is or what it's targeting. And that fear alone is enough to paralyze decision-making on the battlefield. 2. Why you can't mess with the Abrams main battle tank. It doesn't sneak into battle. It arrives like a storm on steel tracks, heavy, loud, and unstoppable. The M1 Abrams is not just a tank. It is a statement, a declaration that the ground it moves on belongs to the United States military, and nothing short of another monster can even hope to challenge it. Covered in layers of advanced composite armor, powered by a turbine engine that gives it the acceleration of a sports car despite its massive weight, and armed with a 120mm smoothbore cannon that strikes targets with pinpoint accuracy. The Abrams was built for dominance. It doesn't just withstand enemy fire, it absorbs it, shrugs it off, and keeps moving forward. In Iraq, enemy forces tried to stop it with everything they had: missiles, mines, ambushes. None of it worked. The Abrams rolled through like a force of nature, taking hits that would destroy lesser tanks and delivering counterattacks that turned enemy armor into wreckage within seconds. Its crew sits inside a high-tech command center, surrounded by thermal imaging, laser rangefinders, and digital fire control systems that allow them to find, lock, and destroy a target faster than the enemy can react. Even in the chaos of urban combat, where threats can appear from any direction, the Abrams stands its ground, returning fire with calm precision. To friendly troops, it is protection. To enemy soldiers, it is fear made real. And once it enters the battlefield, there is no equal, only retreat or defeat. 3. MQ-9 Reaper, Death from the Clouds. It doesn't need to roar across the sky or break the sound barrier to make its presence known. The MQ-9 Reaper operates differently. It waits, it watches, it chooses the perfect moment. And when it strikes, there is no second chance. This unmanned aerial vehicle, often called simply the Reaper, was designed to dominate the skies without ever being seen. It can fly for over 27 hours, circling silently above enemy territory, collecting intelligence, tracking movements, and preparing for a precise, lethal attack. Its long wingspan keeps it aloft, its sensors keep it informed, and its weapons, Hellfire missiles and precision-guided bombs, give it the power to erase a target in seconds. But the true terror of the Reaper isn't just in what it carries, it's in what it represents. Distance no longer means safety. Borders no longer offer protection. Enemy commanders can hide deep in remote compounds, surrounded by guards and concrete walls. But if the Reaper is overhead, those walls mean nothing. It sees through heat, shadow, and distance. And when it decides to strike, the delay between decision and destruction is measured in heartbeats. Controlled from halfway around the world by trained pilots sitting in dark rooms with satellite feeds and targeting screens, the Reaper is warfare without risk. For one side, it is the perfect predator, calm, efficient, and merciless. Those who are hunted by it rarely know they are targets. And when they finally realize, it's already too late. Fourth, AC-130, Gunship, the flying artillery. It doesn't rush into battle. It looms. It circles above the chaos with a calm that feels unnatural, like a storm waiting for the right moment to release its full fury. The AC-130 gunship is not just a warplane. It is a fortress in the sky, built not for speed, but for overwhelming firepower and deadly precision. Armed with a combination of weapons rarely seen on a single aircraft, including a 25mm Gatling gun, a 40mm autocannon, and a 105mm howitzer, it is designed to deliver a constant stream of destruction from above. Each weapon is guided by advanced sensors, infrared cameras, and digital targeting systems that allow the crew to see through darkness, smoke, and even walls. When it is called into a mission, it does not strike once and vanish. It stays overhead, supporting troops on the ground, breaking enemy positions apart piece by piece, and eliminating threats with pinpoint accuracy. It can destroy a single building without damaging the ones beside it. It can stop an enemy convoy in the dead of night without even being seen from the ground. Inside, every crew member knows their role. Gunners, spotters, pilots, technicians, all working in sync. Each fire mission coordinated with calm professionalism, even in the middle of a firefight. And when the mission is over, the silence left behind feels almost unnatural. To those on the ground, the AC-130 is a guardian angel. To those it targets, it is judgment from the sky. It does not miss, it does not hesitate, and once you hear it, you're already within range. Five, Ohio-class submarines, the end of the world, underwater. Ohio-class submarines are the ghosts of the U.S. Navy. Massive, silent, and invisible. Stretching over 170 meters long and weighing more than 18,000 tons, these underwater giants glide beneath the ocean at depths and distances no enemy can track. And when they move, they bring with them the power to end civilizations. Each Ohio-class submarine is armed with up to 20 Trident II D5 ballistic missiles. D5 ballistic missiles. Each missile can carry multiple nuclear warheads, each capable of wiping entire cities off the map. That's not deterrence, that's domination. That's global reach from the bottom of the ocean. They don't need airstrikes. They don't need fighter escorts. They don't even need to be anywhere near the battlefield. From thousands of miles away, submerged in silence, an Ohio-class sub can launch a nuclear response that reshapes the planet. And yet, no one ever sees them coming. That's the point. They operate under a doctrine called second strike capability. Even if America is hit first, if cities fall, bases burn, and satellites go dark, the Ohio-class ensures one thing: the enemy will still be erased. Total annihilation, delivered from the deep. Each one is a floating fortress of destruction, a mobile apocalypse wrapped in steel and silence. The enemy can't find them, can't track them, can't stop them. Because by the time you realize an Ohio-class submarine was nearby, it's already too late.